Hi, you guys. So, like I said, there were some stories that I wanted to touch on um, that are just happening today. Young Thug and Gunna, it just sounds so, I don't know, like what's going on? I don't understand. But, I don't understand why people would have record deals and then they're associating themselves with gangs. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't get that at all. But anyway, before I get into the Young Thug and Gunner conversation, because there is a news report that I want to play on that, I wanted to talk about Dani Leigh. She is announcing that she has a new song coming out tomorrow. And a lot of people are saying this song is about the baby. It kind of definitely sounds like she's talking about a relationship, right? So I'm assuming she is talking about him as well. But she says the song will be available tomorrow at 10 a.m. I think it's called My Side. And I don't think I can play it on here, so I'm not going to play it. Um, I don't think I could play that Kendrick Lamar song either. But I'm very puzzled by that video. I'm like, what's the purpose of putting OJ and Will Smith and Jussie and all these people together? Um, was I'm just trying to figure out what the message is because I would never use Will Smith's name with some of the other people that he mentioned. And so, or some of the other people together as well. I don't get it. Like, what is the purpose of, I mean, what's the meaning behind what he's trying to say with the video? I guess that's what I really wanted to know. Um, because I watched it twice now, and I'm still trying to figure out. I was even trying to read the lyrics last night. Like, what's the purpose? Because I don't think that some of those situations are not the same, right? And so clearly, we're not saying that people should overlook murder the way you can overlook Jussie telling a lie, allegedly. I don't really know what he's trying to say with that. And then he keeps saying in the song, "It's for something. It's for the culture." Um, I just think that people need to get away from trying to speak for everybody else, right? And when you're saying things like the culture, it's almost as if you're saying this about all of hip hop, right? You're saying that this is how we think and this is how we feel. And so I don't think that it's okay for people to speak for everyone, right? Um, what culture is he talking about? What is he talking about? Like, I don't get it. And I see that he referenced the Jay Z line, and there's a lot of talk about Jay Z tonight. I noticed that he referenced one of Jay Z's lines, and I don't know. I think black men they make a lot of excuses for their behavior, and then they do this whole thing where we're all doing it. So this is what this is. It's the culture. It's not really. It's not really. I don't think so. I don't think that it is. I don't think that it's the culture. I don't think the culture even exists anymore. I think that's just something for people to say who just feel like saying it. To be honest, that's my opinion. You guys can let me know what you think. What is your take on the song? It's called The Heart, Part 5. To my understanding, there's a part one, two, three, four. But part five, he uses the faces, he superimposes the faces of O.J. Simpson, Jussie Smollett, Kanye West, who else? Kobe Bryant and Nipsey. Nipsey Hussle. What does that mean? What do all these people have in common? Can y'all explain that to me, please? Because I don't get it. I don't get what he's trying to say with that. And like I said, I just hate that narrative that people feel that they, when they're using the culture and the people and for the people and for the, blackness and black excellence, and they're saying all this stuff about anybody. And I don't think that that's always necessarily how we all feel. Um, that's just my opinion. So the video kind of struck me as odd because I'm like, well, why is he putting OJ in this with Kobe Bryant, then Jussie Smollett, and why? What's the purpose of this? You guys can let me know what you think in the comments. What for a minute I was gonna say they were all rappers, but OJ is not a rapper. Um, yeah, I don't, and Jussie either. So I don't know. I don't know what he's trying to say. Let me know what you guys think of the song if you have watched the video. Also, what do you think about Dani Leigh dropping a song tomorrow? Some people feel like it's going to be her talking about her relationship with the baby. Just from the lyrics, I can hear it a little bit. Um, she puts like a small snippet of the song on her Instagram, so you don't really know the full context of the song. But she's saying something about he's dead to her now. He deaded her. I don't know. I don't know what she's trying to say fully, but it definitely sounds like she's talking about a relationship, like people are saying. And yeah, more than likely she is talking about him since I guess that's the last relationship that most people feel that we've seen her involved in. Let me know what you guys think about both those stories. If you feel like you understand that Kendrick Lamar video, please explain it to me. That's kind of why I wanted to kind of bring this up. And so the last story that I wanted to touch on was young Thug and Gunna getting arrested. Um, guys, hold on for a second.
Sean, and he has been booked under has been hit with RICO.
Okay, so I'm going to play the video of the media in Atlanta. They're talking about Young Thug and Gunna getting arrested. 58 charges, 28 people, 58 charges. So they're saying that this is gang related. So I'm going to play the video and I'll come back after that.
Charges conspiracy to violate the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, as well as participation in criminal street gang activity. His day in court is tomorrow morning at 11:30 at the Fulton County Jail. According to the New York Times, rapper Gunna was also charged, facing that similar to the ones Young Thug is facing in the 56-count listing the district attorney's office has just released. Sources say Gunna has not been arrested. Both rappers, of course, as you know, originally from Atlanta. More information through the night and into tomorrow morning as it becomes available. Stay right here with CBS 46 for the latest.
So yeah, um, I don't really. I didn't, I don't know if these people were in gangs or if they're not. How would I know, right? Um, but why? Why? And I feel like Young Thug has been around for a while now. Exactly why would he be gangbanging? Can somebody make sense of that for me, please? I don't know. I don't get none of this stuff. I really don't. I guess the music industry just not what it used to be. Okay, so this is what they're saying online. Young Thug was booked into Fulton County, I'm gonna call it, on charges of conspiracy to violate racketeering, influenced and corrupt organizations act, and participation in criminal street gang activity. He will make his first appearance on Tuesday at 11:30 a.m. in court. Oh, so Young Thug and Gunna among 28 people indicted on 56 counts. Charges include murder, armed robbery, and more. What? See, I promise you, I don't get it. Like these people should have better stuff to do with their time, right? So they're saying Gunner is not in custody yet, but Young Thug is scheduled to go in front of a judge in the morning. And somehow Atlanta Scoop was on the scene when he was arrested, and his Buckhead home was raided this afternoon. It seems he's headed to Rice Street. Helicopter, heavy police presence, and a pizza delivery happening at the same time. I'm reading this over at Atlanta Scoop. Members of Young Slime Life, YSL is the name of the. The indictment includes charges of conspiracy to violate the RICO Act, murder, armed robbery, and participation in criminal street gang activity. Young Thug is accused of renting a 2014 Infiniti Q50 sedan from Hertz, which was used in the commission of a murder of Donovan Thomas Jr., a rival gang member, back in January 2015. Prosecutors alleged that two associates of YSL, Christian and Antonio, worked to get permission from Thug to make a second attempt to murder YF Lucci while he is in jail in Fulton County. And you guys know that he is already incarcerated. He's been there now, what, 2 or 3 years, right? And Young Thug will make his first appearance tomorrow morning in court. Wow. That's a lot. Like that's people doing too much. Like who isn't I mean, I don't know. I don't understand. These young people clearly have no guidance, right? That's the only thing I could think because I don't
Around 7:20 this they
why they would do need to participate in gang violence like that. Like that, make that make sense. And in 2015, Young Thug was a rapper, right? The Gunner person is new, but the Young Thug has been around. So this really don't make sense that you're still involving yourself in stuff like that. Um, I don't know, like when all these kids, if they're not killing themselves or killing each other, I should say, and then getting locked up for long periods of time, how does hip hop continue on when you are seeing all these young people go through all of this stuff? Or should I say, who becomes hip hop when all the black kids is getting killed and murdered and locked up? Like, who is hip hop? Where does hip hop go from there? Like, make that make sense to me as well. I don't know. But I guess we'll see if he will get bail or whatever tomorrow. Um, Sounds like serious stuff though. So, especially with they're saying some guy was murdered in 2015 named Donovan. Um, he may or may not get bail. That's on the table. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about all these stories in the comments. And I'm serious. I'm not just, putting it out there. I really want somebody to explain to me what he was trying to say in this video, um, because I don't get it. And, and when I say that, I mean, I don't get why you are using Will Smith's face in the same um, conversation with OJ or with Jussie. Um, I know we're not saying murder is the same as somebody telling a lie. I know we're not doing that. Um, yeah, and I understand the Bible says sin is the sin. Sin is sin in the eyes of God, but we're not doing that. We're not trying to say that morally all these things are similar. And some people may feel like OJ is not guilty of murder. I don't know. I don't really get what he's trying to say with this song. I mean, with this video. The song is what it is as well because he keeps saying that all this dark stuff is the culture. And like I said, you're speaking for yourself. That's not everybody's culture. Everybody in hip hop don't see culture that way, right? Everybody is not on that. Everybody's not on that, like for real, for real. So whose culture are you talking about? Um, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments. I was going to try to get to this whole conversation about the top 50 female rappers, but I'll try to get on that tomorrow. But let me know what you guys think about what I'm saying as far as this Kendrick Lamar video. And how do you feel about Young Thug and Gunna getting arrested today on all these charges, including murder? Um, Let me know what you think about all of that in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.